There's nothing there, Miko. There's absolutely nothing. Oh, there is something there. Go ahead. Alright. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's been such a long time. So give me one moment. Oh shit. Damn, bro. You came here super fast. But anyways, hello everyone, I'm I.R.O, and it has been such a long time. Sorry to keep you guys not waiting. I'm not quite sure if you guys were waiting or not, but a long story short, oh wait, why is it not working? Okay, so long story short, I haven't been motivated at all to, what do you call Return of the King. I'm not the king, guys. So sorry, it took a long while for me to come back, and the biggest reason was I didn't have any motivation at all to stream at all. And the big reason is so if you guys were here a long time ago, like, you know, like half a year ago or maybe almost a year ago, I kept mentioning about how I wanted to go back and forth between, you know, what to do about streaming or making videos. And, you know, some trouble happened, which I don't want to discuss too much, but just made me want to, you know, not quit, but, you know, didn't know what to do. And the reason why I'm back is because if you guys notice, like, even though I've not been streaming for like 6 months or more, like, I'm still steadily growing my subscribers. I'm like, I feel really bad, and I've been getting like really warm comments. So I wanted to give back something to the community because they've been, like, you know, supporting me even though I haven't done anything back. So if you, what do you call it? Hello, I hope you're doing well. I am doing well, but just a little busy. And Chap, to answer your question, no, it just increased more and more, and I'll showcase you guys what I have on my pile. So this is just a snippet, but here's my plan from now on. So I know there are people, like, you know, Chap was one of the people who reached out to me saying that, hey, how I'm doing, and that really, you know, warmed my heart because now I realize there's actually people waiting for me. So I'll do both for my channel now, making streaming content. But whenever I do streaming content, it won't be just like a, what do you call it, like idle or no plan. I'll make sure there's a plan to it. For example, I'll do like a small lesson that I can do within 1 or 2 hours. And then sometimes do a free chat like this, which I'll, you know, gonna showcase you some stuff, the collections that I'll be at. And then on the other hand, I have my streaming camera up here, but I also have my recording camera up here. So one of the other reasons I struggle was finding time to stream as well, because I usually, you know, finish all my stuff around 12 o'clock. Not much stuff to do. So then, what do you call it? And I was wondering whether to stream or do stuff. But then if I have my camera up here ready, which, you know, I managed to set it up, then I'll just, what do you call it? Stream and then record at the same time. So once I'm done recording, then the people who wants to, you know, just get like a 1 or 2 minutes, you know, brief instruction on how to do something will have that as well. So I'll try to appeal to both audience who came to subscribe to my channel. So for today's though, let's see, it's mostly just gonna be me fixing this crap I have here. And I have been recording videos of how to do stuff. For example, I have a piece of Gumball here, which all have been hand painted. And the reason why I have this one is because I'm going to show you guys how to paint the cockpit over here. So this will go back here, right? So then I'll showcase you guys how to paint the tiny cockpit, which if I have it here, there it is. So there's, if you, like, my room is a big mess right now. Of just crap I've just been trying to do. So right here I have the small figurine, the 1/100 scale model for the ground Gundam. And then if you guys also know, I'm not quite sure if this is Bandai, but they also released a miniature of like a Gundam, so I'm gonna do like a hand painting tutorial of this guy as well. So that was my plan of wanting to do so. And then the reason why I have the ground Gundam was to, sorry, it's like, it's been sitting in my room for a while, not doing anything, so it can accumulate dust. And the reason I have this is because if I could find, like, did I lose it? I think I have lost it, and I'm kind of sad about that. Yeah, probably I lost it. as usual. But long story short, I was trying to do a tutorial of how to magnetize the weapon. So you know how sometimes the master grade kit, the weapon tends to not stick to the hand. So I made a tutorial where this is the lightsaber is a good example, the beam saber, where I magnetized it so it would stick onto the hand better like that. So I've been recording a lot, but not much of actually content creating, and that's because I've been lazy at producing videos. And I've been doing some other things, such as 3D printing. So I'm a huge fan of 3D printer, but I don't really recommend it for a few reasons. So here, I 3D printed. Well, I didn't 3D print this. I bought this 3D printed model from Etsy store. It is such a beautiful model. I am totally in love with this model right here. And the only thing I had to do was connect the two wings over here. And unfortunately, even if I super glued it, it created this massive gap. So still sculpting it, I had to use epoxy putty to, fill in the gap, also sand it down, and then try to sculpt it on the surface. But that's the one big problem with 3D printing with resin, is that it's not really modular, as in it tends to expand or do something weird, so it doesn't fit necessarily. But here you see I filled up the gap like this. So this dragon I'm excited to paint. It's been ready, cleaned up. Now I just need to make a base for it, and then it'll be ready to go. But the problem is, because these detail the wings is so fine and finicky, I have to do this quick, or else if I lay this down all the time, several of these pieces have been broken up, like the leaves here. So I need to be quick about it and try to be careful. So there's that. And then I've been doing commissions as well, as most people would know. And one of the interesting commissions I have is this guy right here. It's also a 3D printed model. I don't know what the hell this is, but apparently it's for D&D. It's like a humanoid model, 3D printed. And the client told me to fix this guy because he broke some parts. And as you can see here, some of the parts don't really fit into each other like this. So I need to do lots of gap filling and sculpting there as well. So I've been busy taking on personal commission, and when I say personal commission, I mean by the studio commission that I work for. On the other hand, I'm also building Gumball, as you can see here, and this is the Crimson Goof. And the reason why I built this guy is because the store I work at wanted me to build a model, and wanted to do a a crimson or candy red color scheme for this guy for the competition that's coming up. So every month I've been doing this for the store, and I could have recorded each one I do, but again, very lazy at doing that. The other things, what's nice about the store is that apparently, sorry, Miko, the company from a person from Bandai, decided. From Bandai Namco decided to sponsor our store to help people, bring more new builders in. So we got this box from the the Bandai Namco. So the store's been officially been sponsored by the Bandai, which is cool. And so then I've been helping teaching the newcomers, kids and families, how to build models. Something like that. And then just to show you other stuff, hey guys, what's up? I also have something here. So this is a silicone mold, and then I was trying to make a tutorial here. So the reason why I have the silicone mold is to replicate some of the model that desperately needed. Hey, what's up guys? So I've been doing several. So what happened was, here I got this exclusive models from, well, it's not exclusive, but I got this models from Outward Realms, these robot dudes, and then I have the entire army right here, right? The problem was, I guess, there were some small missing parts to it. So what happened was, I was missing some missile turrets on the shoulder. So I had to, as I was gonna contact them about if I could get a replacement part, but then rather than doing that hassle, I decided to just, resin cast the parts right here. So then there's this one right here for the missile pod, and you could tell from the different resin I have right here. And similarly, I also have it for this guy right here where his arm was missing. So I resin casted one of the arm that was available and then just crafted an arm like that. So I was gonna do that tutorial too, so you guys could, try to resin cast your own if you're missing parts or need a duplicate. And I've been lazy not, doing that at all. I'll keep this, and then now I can finally put this away since I showcased it to you guys. In addition, I have been 3D printing my own stuff, as in I bought a few stuff. I bought a STL file online, and I wanted to make my own science fiction RPG campaign. So I built this huge spaceship right here, and it took me 3 weeks to print them all. And like I mentioned before, 3D printing is nice. But if you were expecting to do a high quality, perfect model, unfortunately it's not the way to go, because as you can see here, it has a large gap that I need to fill. So it doesn't really fit together very nicely. Right, so this is a spaceship. So I'm currently in the middle of sanding this entire thing down because how bad the gap was. But once I'm done filling out that gap, everything will be good. So there's this spaceship I did with a 3D printer right here. But, I have been collecting a lot and not doing much. I've been just concentrating building. Then I also have, sorry Miko, this thing right here. I also have a MDF Wooden Ship, as in a spaceship. Basically, this is exclusive from the Las Vegas Open that happened in February here in where I live. So, this is a spaceship that's made out of MDF fiberboard, so I was going to make a video of this one as well. So there's these ones as well. Let's see. What else? Oh, and then let's see. Then I was going to do several tutorials with these models right here, basically showcasing you how to paint, stuff easily, etc. So this was a 3D printed model, and I was going to showcase you, well, if you have a complete models like this, how do you paint it easily, not easily, but make it look decent without being too perfect. And I was going to do a fan art piece as well. So this is a specific model from Commissar Zura, one of the V-Troopers I know. Not quite sure what's going on with her right now, but this is one of the models I wanted to paint as well, but never been up to. And then I've just been into so many different RPG, a tabletop game. This is from the Monster Apocalypse. I was trying to paint this guy. I've been doing Necromunda, so there's also those things. Let's see. Man, I really need to start cleaning up my room because it is such a freaking mess. Then I also have this thing right here, do-it-yourself miniature house. Basically, our store, the store I work at, finally got this new product in. It's like a small do-it-yourself project with MDF boards and some origami and fiber. So I was gonna do this in both stream and in video. So kind of excited to do this one, but one thing at a time, I guess. So I'll do this in both stream and the video in the near future. I'll try to make it consistent, so then I'll have content for both audience. Let's see. Hold on, I'll read the comments in a bit. Just give me one moment. Holy crap, my dragon. I really don't want my dragon to be here. It needs to be in the safe spot. And then, oh man, that's accumulating so much dust. And then I also have, oh wow, there's so many dust. And then I also have a tabletop game called the Wonderbook. Basically, it's if you flip it out, it's a unique board game where the page, the book pops out with a terrain on it, and it comes with exclusive miniatures. So I was gonna do a video tutorial on how to paint these models, as well as do a streaming of this game in particular, if anyone's okay with that. And then, sorry, I'll read the comments now. And then I was thinking of doing some fun stream where basically I've been hooked into BattleTech. So I got this BattleTech book, but inside it shows you the history, the mechs and stuff like that. So I was hoping that each time I paint a model, like a specific model from the BattleTech book, I would just like do a coloring session or a coloring stream for these ones. So that was my plan. A lot of plans. And I also do like a diorama stream, basically show you guys how to do diorama, for the BattleTech, since I have that ready as well. And honestly though, my plan today was just assemble, some of the 3D printed models I got from online. So I've just been buying, but not doing anything at all. So let me start reading the comments. But this dude's room sounds cool. Have you painted the Ein's Garage Kit? No, I have not painted that one. My game it's a whole Dungeons and Dragons set. I don't know what to do with it. I don't want to do W2 forms for Orcs Lama. Well, honestly, commission, like, since I work for the studio, it's much easier because I just, do what they tell me to do. So I guess there's less of that communication. But if you're doing it, personally, make sure you have a standard, as in, like, make sure you have your own style that that you can paint, as in, like, if someone says, I'll paint it like this other completely different style, like, try not to do that and try to have your own style painting and try to promote that painting. And like that, because I had several people ask me, how do you take commission. Honestly though, you just have to put yourself in like a good deadline, and have your own standard of painting. Like, tell people, this is how I do it, this is my level, etc. Be very straightforward, so then you don't have any trouble with those people when they complain about the quality, etc. So let's see. Oh, and then I also have these things right here. Come on. Well, either way, I was gonna do another tutorial of how to paint Gumball, but with an airbrushing, but I found a way to do recess shading with acrylic paint, recess panel line with acrylic paints, but that you could easily wipe it off as well. And then I was gonna do a hand paint tutorial of how to add a freehand to this, which I haven't done it yet, but I'm hoping to do this as well. And by the way, this isn't the lighting, it's how I painted the the shield. So it looks kind of three-dimensional, right? So then if you're looking from the other side, it's like dark. And the reason why I gloss coat it is because when I'm going to do the freehand, I want to make sure that I could, correct my mistakes. Alright. Alright, let's see, what else was. Oh, and I have some Kingdom Death models right here, which I might do for a stream, but I think it might be considered not safe for work because of how much, I don't know, I don't want to say nudity, but it is a little bit sexualized, so maybe not this for streaming. Who knows? But that's it, as in, like, that was a shotgun session of what I wanted to show you guys, like what I've been working on. And today, I guess it's just a free chatting of, just me here. Have you seen any of the new Megami Device Kit? So that's the thing, chap. I have seen it. Unfortunate thing is I have to order it online if I want to get it. And then some of them have a crazy shipping right now. So my hands are really tied. As in, like, do I really want to spend that much? The answer is yes. But I don't have the money. As in, like, like, I would like to buy it. If I have the money, I'll buy it. Now the next question is, do I have the time to work on it? Because if I were to get it, I want to give it the 100% to make the perfect waifu. And so far it's not working out. And I really need to get better at painting kids. Honestly though, Jacob, you just need to practice or just work on, like, essentially what happened to me was I painted 2,200 models last year in 2021, And right now I've painted 1,000 models so far. Honestly, if you paint so many models, and not a perfect level, but like forced to paint faster and then efficient, then you'll start to get better. Is what I my plan. The nine tails. Oh, so the nine tails. I actually managed to buy that before it got price increase. As in, like, um, what do you call it? What happened was someone in Facebook group said, "Hey, what do you call it? They were advertising their store, how they had the nine tails, but everyone complained about the shipping cost. But I was like, you know what? If I could get nine tails at what do you call it? $40 in shipping, I'll buy it." So I was so glad I did that before what do you call it? The price just skyrocketed. Oh, and these orcs right here, these 40K orcs, these are free. Basically, at the studio I work in, what do you call it? We get like spare sprues and runners, right? So sometimes a client would don't want any of the sprues, like leftover sprues, so they give it to us, the crew or the painters. And then sometimes they have like a complete set of models on the sprue. So after scavenging through the entire pile that was known as the trash treasure box, in my opinion, I found so many like unassembled full models that I could just use it for practice or what do you call it? Or just start a new army in general. And one of them was the what do you call it? The World War II Germans bolt action minis, and I was surprised to find an entire like an army set in size. I guess someone might have just said nah, and we had this studio a long time ago. Just put it up at the what do you call it? The bits pile that was at the studio. 40 bucks. So that's the thing about shipping. I was like, I knew as a fact, like plastic model kits. Like since I work at a plastic model shop, plastic kits in general, you have scalpers, so they would increase the price by a lot. So if I have the chance to buy the model as a retail price, then I don't really care about too much about the shipping, and I'll buy it because I know that if I don't buy it now, the scalpers will increase it by 2 or 3 times, and then then after that you can't complain. Well, you can complain about how ridiculous the price is, but honestly, the scalpers are just the worst. But how have you guys been? It's been such a while, and then I guess my plan for tomorrow. I won't. Let's see. I have been streaming, as in like, I have been streaming. Um, oh my gosh, Nico, you are blocked. I have been streaming like gaming, and if you guys know Halo Infinite, the broken, well, it's not broken, like it is still playable, but it has lack of content, etc. But I have been streaming Halo Infinite, and I've been hosting like tournaments for a while for people to enter and then give prizes. So this week Friday, what do you call it? I'll be no, not Friday. This week Saturday 5 a.m. PST Pacific Time Zone, which is 9 o'clock in Japanese time zone. And the reason is I hope I invited the Japanese VTubers to play the game. I'll be hosting the Halo Infinite competition, like a casual competition, and even if you lose, you still get cash prize, etc. So I've been doing that for a while. So let's see. I wish I could sell a 4K. I wanted to buy an entry grade new Gundam from Hobbylink Japan. The shipping was 16. Oh my god. I have hit right here, entry grade new Gundam, and my store has a lot right now at the store. As in, like, I wish our store would, ship it outside of the States because we have like 30 of these at the store right now. But yeah, I got myself the entry grade new Gundam, and that's because I wanted to replace the body of the high grade new Gundam with the entry grade new Gundam. Mostly because it's much better color coded. So if you were to airbrush it, you could get to all those details much easier. That costs more than the kit itself. So that's the thing these days. Like, model kits are so hard to find. Wait, Jacob, where were you again? Are you in Australia? But yeah, that's been my life going on. Just buying kits and not doing much. Well, no, that's a lie. I have been building kits, but I have not been painting, and that's because my plan right now is to assemble all the models, like assemble them all, and then what do you call it? Paint them all at once or one at a time. Because I pretty much collected everything I wanted except for the new stuff that's gonna come out. So now I'm in the process of just assembling everything I have, slowly painting each one of them, and hope that, before I die by weird circumstance. Let's see. Bruh, California. Honestly though, if I tell you where I am, you could literally come to our store and buy the model kit. But then again, you'll have to pay for the gas, which is ridiculous right now. It's like what, $60 to $80. I don't know how much it is in California, but it's $60 here and where I am. So I guess I think it might be better to pay for the shipping, pay for the what do you call it, shipping, then come all the way to where I am. But then again, we do have model kits at the store. Okay. And sometimes I hate this glue because it doesn't really make the model stay. Or maybe it's because how old these models are, because some of these are from, what do you call it, like 10 years ago. Okay. But I have been meaning to put these guys on the base since I'm not too worried about not reaching all the details. I just want to get them all ready to be painted. Gas market when stocks this year. I do have a hobby shop in downtown LA, Little Tokyo, and they're always getting new shipments. So maybe yeah, they'll have it there. Yeah. I guess you just have to wait. I mean, our store constantly gets a constant supply of shipment, and especially in California where they have the bluefin what do you call it, headquarters. I think your store should be able to get like a what do you call it. I would imagine the store in California would get like a easier access to the model kits. Or maybe the competition of getting model kits in California is so fierce it's like gone before you know it. I haven't been in like a year since I've been. Oh, okay. God damn it. And this is why the newer Games Workshop models are superior in all regards. Okay, there it goes. So then I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Oh, and what I do now these days, I do a few things. Basically, in my back closet, I got myself these bins from IKEA. So I organize each of the models I have into separate bins. So for example, these large orc models, I'll put them in this one bin. So if once I'm done assembling, I could pull it out, and just work on those, etc. Let's see. Throw that away. and I got myself like a bunch of these supplies, like the spray cans, so I need to organize those as well because, oh crap, my room is a big mess. And you know what happens in a big mess? You have spiders and roaches. Thankfully, there's been no roaches so far, but I do not want to risk too much right now. Oh, and I got myself like 2 of these blocks, and if you look at inside, so I'm gonna do 2 things. I'm gonna do a demonstration of how to build these model, and then use Gundam markers to, you know, paint certain details as well. But then because I have another box, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do that challenge where, if you look at this, you know, closely, all the parts are inside this one bag. So I'm gonna do that challenge to assemble this model by not opening the bag at all. So yeah, stay tuned. It might, you know, I might do it. I'm gonna try to do that as a stream content. So there's that. So I need to put these away. Holy shit, Jacob! What the fuck, dude? Holy shit, Jacob! I think, yeah, you broke it. But thank you so much, man. You were the very, very first person to ever give me that money. And honestly, though, I don't know. Like, I was kind of afraid of that. Like, I thought I turned it off, but yeah, maybe you broke it. I mean, maybe the. Hold on. Give it a moment. Give it a moment. Does it need to be refreshed? Maybe, hold on. Okay, yeah, I think you broke it, Jacob, but holy shit. But you didn't have to, though, Jacob. And that's the thing, I don't know what to give back. Like, let's see. When I said it, the stream like lagged hard for me. No, it lagged hard for me too. Like it lagged hard for everyone, I think. But thanks so much, man. But I don't know what to give back to you. Like I know, like I'm yeah. That's the thing. I'm not as entertaining. So now, what do you call it? Yeah, it's good now. But I hope you heard. But I don't know what to give back to you. Like I literally have nothing to give back. Like I guess I could do like a kit giveaway, but at the same time, I really don't want to expose where I am. So there's that. But I don't know how like I guess I could ask you guys like what I should do to give back the money. As in like what should I do to to show appreciation, like what to do. Because I was, yeah, like, I got no idea. Oh, is the mic not working? It should be working. No, Jacob, not like that. Come on. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. And that's one of the reasons why I kind of stopped streaming. I could have turned off the monetization off. And if I were lying, I didn't expect anyone to pay. So holy shit! Thanks so much, Jacob. Um, but I really don't know. Yeah, I guess the other thing just keep. You know, what do you call it? I guess I'll just have more content ready too. Like just actively make more content because if I start streaming and make videos, that just means there's more videos on my channel. More people could see what I do. And I try to make my videos consistently short because because most of the warm comments I have from the people are about how my comments, no, not my comments, but how my videos are concise, etc. But thank you so much, Yuka. Sometimes just chatting is refreshing. It is refreshing. And honestly though, at my work we just talk shit so many times. I've been hesitant about talking shit a lot, and that's because in internet, if you go a little bit too extreme, how some people don't know where to take a break and lose it. So like if you were like talking face to face, you'll kind of stop at some point. But on the internet, you might go too far. Uh, there's so much things I don't understand, like don't know what to do. So I kind of envy the people who knows how to handle the situation. But then again, maybe um, you know they weren't like that in the beginning. They got like a advice, or they researched, or they worked hard to get where they are. But thank you so much, Jacob. It really means a lot to me that someone actually gave me something. uh, and then what do you call it? Maybe I need to open my OBS part of it. Just give me a moment. Okay. But here I have another 3D printed model. This one right here. It's like almost like a grim dark science fiction horror kind of like monster with two Gatling cannons. There's like a human right here with a monocle. Like it just looks so bizarre. It almost feels like Alien as well. And the reason why I have all these model is because I'm doing this, what do you call it? Like a small RPG, not a campaign, but just like a story of the world I created. And I'm slowly collecting all the miniatures as well, which is why I have all those giant ships in the back to tell a story, my story of what I want to show to you guys. Thank you. I'll say goodbye now, although it's the end of the world. Don't blame yourself now. Looks like a chimera. It does. Well, it's not much, just a token of appreciation, pretty much. No, you see, that's the thing. Small things, big heart. It means a lot. And this is why I hate super glue sometimes, because you have to hold it down a long time to let it settle. God damn it. Sorry guys, give me a moment. I'm sorry you can't see it, but sometimes this, do I have my activator? I don't want to use the activator because it does instantly settle the super glue, but makes it brittle at the same time, so it breaks apart really easily. And the reason I'm using super glue right now for this joint is because it's such a tiny connection point. Great thing comes in small packages. That is very true, chap. In this case, $1.99. Honestly, depending on how much YouTube takes away from me, I could. No, I can't buy Gundam marker. I guess I could buy a sanding stick that costs like 50 cents. No, not 50 cents. Like maybe $1, or like maybe less than that or so. So yeah, I'll use that money to buy a sanding stick. So thank you so much, bro. So in that regards, I need to start dishing out more content, because now I feel bad not doing anything for a while, and I have you guys to come back to my stream. But then again, it'll be very inconsistent. Like my upload schedule and stuff like that, it'll be inconsistent. But then I'll try to upload as much as possible, do streaming, etc. Because I do plan to you know, make a name for myself doing this kind of thing. Let's see. Glass file. Glass file costs very low and does their job pretty good. You know what? Yeah, that's true. I'll try to find a glass file then. And this one is missing its head, but you know what? I can easily find a replacement for that. Okay. So I'll find a replacement for that, but these guys are all assembled. Now, my plan is to put them all in the box for me to build them later. Does your stream always break when... No, so that's the thing. I never got a donation before, Jacob. That was the very first donation I ever received in my entire life. Like the very first super chat. So I was honestly kind of surprised that, you know... well, I guess my stream was trying to, like, calculate it. It was such a weird thing to say, but... yeah, like I said, my stream was, I guess YouTube was surprised as well. Like, it was like, holy shit, did you just get yourself a donation? YouTube froze, contemplate, like, it made the supercomputer known as the YouTube algorithm froze for a bit, saying that, wow, you actually got donated. Not quite sure if YouTube is happy or not, but I'm very happy. So I've been cleanly organizing like this, but you know, but honestly, but because they're not painted or I don't really care about what they are, I have a plastic bag right here, so I'm just gonna dump them in this plastic bag. Oh my god. Alright, give it a moment. Alright, and while that is getting done, I'll just put all these inside very roughly because I don't really care. Because these were for free. Does it fit? Barely, but I'll take that. So, I have like 30 orcs ready right here. Next up. Let's see. So, I got myself 2 of these behemoths right here. And then, let's see. I have these 2 behemoths that were 3D printed. So, the story I was going for my science fiction is that it's like a dystopian science fiction where humanity left Earth because they you know, kind of destroyed it, and the remnants that stayed on Earth you know, came back to find what happened to humanity, and it turns out, you know, humanity left behind a lot of dangerous stuff, or you discover some things that they shouldn't have, and so like some of the appearance looks very dystopian, which I do love. Okay. So I have this orc boss as well, and you know, I've been trying to make a video of how to play Warhammer 40K, but classic style, so like classic Space Marine versus orcs. Then I also have the BattleTech minis, which I've been trying to finish paint them, but never had the chance. So I need to put this in a different pile box because I have it. Then I also have a Warcaster right here. Oh, is my audio? Yeah, my audio is still on. Sometimes I'm really worried if my audio is not on or something. So I have some Warcaster minis right here. Did you get any of the Bandai Warhammer stuff? So I did get the Bandai Warhammer stuff. Let's see. Ugh. So I got a few things. Shit, Jacob! No, Jacob, stop! Too much. That's too much now. This will break your stream, but worth. Well, is it breaking my stream? I don't think it's breaking my stream. Hopefully it's not breaking my stream. But Jacob, enough. That's enough. And, you know, to respond to your kindness, I actually have all the Gundam markers ready like this. And so basically I've been preparing myself to do a Gundam marker video. But I'll be very honest. So if you ever ask people, hey, you know, is Gundam marker worth it or not? The answer is not really. And that's because, you know, the reason why I have all these Gundam markers is to do a tutorial. But ultimately, Gundam markers are meant to be just for fun. As in, like, it's like coloring book. Where you're not trying to do something serious, but you're pretty much using the paint to practice your technique and then trying to practice applying colors to certain areas, something like that. So, and the reason why I love to, you know, work with Gundam markers is not because, you know, I want to do something, well, the reason why I love Gundam markers so much is because it's really fun using them. As in, like, it feels like I'm coloring Gundam with marker, and I also have like a dedicated brush for it, you know, to work to paint them. But I love using Gundam markers to paint, you know, some of the high grade kits because it feels like it feels like a kid, you know, using markers to paint the models. Like, granted, it's not the best tools to paint your Gunpla, but it is the most fun I had with painting Gunpla models. So I definitely recommend it if you just want to, you know, have fun, you know, painting models. But if you want to go really serious and do some technical stuff, then you might want to switch to, what do you call it, like the lacquer paints or airbrushing, because, you know, airbrushing is kind of superior in that regard. But thank you so much, Jacob, and then I'll definitely use that money to possibly replenish some of the paints I ran out for the Gundam markers because, you know, oh shit, okay. Because the environment I live in is kind of really dry. So that's that. I also have this, what do you call it, marker airbrush made in China. That I found at not the hobby store I go to, but at like a different store. Not quite sure if this is legit or not, but I was thinking of doing like a tutorial of this one as well. And this one is also not for like a serious paint job. It's ultimately just for fun. But what's nice about this is I guess it's compatible with like different markers as well. So I would show like a tutorial of how to paint models with Gundam markers. And I've been practicing a lot, so I have a good hang of it. But, you know, if I were to do like something serious, I don't recommend it, but I still have so much fun with this, so definitely recommend. And sorry, chap, I got distracted by the money I got. Thank you so much, Jacob. And give me a moment. So these are the miniatures I have for the tabletop book. So I'm hoping to get these guys on. So that's the thing. These things came out a while ago. So if I, you know, if I did some contests for this, maybe I could have gained more subscribers. But can't complain too much if I hadn't put any effort into it. So gotta, you know, work hard, and do better next time. Oh, and this is the Monster Apocalypse minis. So the reason why some of them are painted is because I got this from secondhand, so I got it super cheap. But it's like monsters and machines fighting against each other. So I'm super excited to paint these ones as well. Sorry, chap. Give me one moment. The reason I'm blowing the. Okay. Don't overthink it. But the reason why I'm blowing this so hard is because I'm trying to get rid of all the dust that's been accumulated. Then I also have D&D model right here, which fixed, as in like remove the mold line, and then put it on like a unique basing. So Jacob, if you want start practice painting, either 3D print your models, or you could practice with the D&D models like this. So practicing is really fun, and don't try to go super overboard. Just go easy. Holy crap, some of them are super dusty. I love battle type. And then I also got War Machine stuff. Okay, that's done. Huh, okay. So I'm gonna put these away and then clean up these stuff as well. There it is. Okay. So, low blowing. Yeah. My bad. I was worried about the airbrush too. About legit or not. So, airbrush is somewhat. It is legit. It is legitimate. Yeah, they can work on it. Honestly, if you play around with it, maybe you could do this amazing job, but for me right now it just has a basic job of base coating large surfaces or painting areas that are difficult with the Gundam marker. So I'll do an entire tutorial of that. Just today will be like chatting, and then the combiner looking ones are so cool, right? And then let's see. So to answer your question, chat, this is the I think this is the one you were talking about. This is the Bandai Warhammer Space Marine, the model kit. They usually cost $100. The problem with this guy, well, not a problem, but with this guy though, I actually got it for $5. Not because I found it on eBay or had someone trying to get rid of it, but there was a lottery or raffle ticket. I only entered like $5 for the ticket, and I guess not many people showed up. So, I won this model for $5. So I was super, lucky for this guy. So I do have this, Bandai Space Marine model. It is a good quality, but then, there's more kits that came out from WizKids that are much cheaper, a little bit different than, and this one just keeps popping off. So that's the one thing I do hate about this one. But then again, I only paid $5, so can't complain too much about the quality, I guess. There it is. It is kind of smaller than expected, yeah. It is kind of smaller, but then it's actually quite big compared to other stuff. So then, because I'm a huge fan of Halo, I actually got myself Master Chief. I actually got myself a Master Chief figure, and it came with an exclusive, like a card content as well. But if you look at how lean the Master Chief looks, the Space Marine. The Space Marine is like much stubby and shorter, but in terms of how fat it is or like how dense it is, this one is like much it's almost like day and night in terms of how big this guy is in terms of like the side length. But I've been playing Halo Infinite for a while now. Like, I'm kind of sad that Halo Infinite's at that stage, but I still love the game, so I'm still playing that game. So let's see. So I do have the bag here ready, and now I should prepare another bag. This is a small bag. Now I should prepare another bag for these guys right here. So these are Necron destroyers, which are really good, heavy shooters. So there's one. Again, not this bag. And I guess this is the last bag? Yep, it's the last bag. Goodbye. And then I'll put these guys in. I guess I can put the Catan in here as well. Alright. So that's 3. So, while having this BattleTech magazine, well, not magazine, but book in the background, let me just show you some of the 3D print. I wanted to show you guys. So this is the one reason why I wanted to stream today was to show you guys some of the. Oh thank God! Thank God it didn't scatter anything at all. The ship is so in the way, and I still have to clean this bastard. So messy. Yeah, I need to clean up a lot of stuff. But thankfully, I guess I could use streaming as an excuse to, like, you know, do this. So, honestly, I have a different table for putting all my crafting stuff. So now I just have to, so these are all cleaned up, so I'm gonna assemble this a little bit and then organize them later. Okay, that's that. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys something cool, hopefully. God damn it, why is there so many hair? I need to, like, wash this again. You know what, screw it, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so I'm gonna do that, do this, do everything. Oh. And this is the base size for my dragon. It's kind of huge, but hopefully I'll do like a video tutorial of that as well, or like do like an in-painting stuff, you know, the stuff I never do. Okay, so without further ado, let's open up the 3D printed stuff I ordered from the local hobby store. So I can throw that away. Oh, so the head's missing. So basically, I asked the store to 3D print some models for me. So there's that. Once again, since you might have not seen earlier, but can you do skin gradients for Megami Device Kit and similar stuff for hand? Yeah, I could definitely do that. And honestly, skin gradients isn't too hard at all. So I can definitely do that. Oh, that's nasty. Then I have this creepy looking crawler. So I'll definitely do that, chap. Don't worry. Oh, damn it. It's just the same model. I thought it was like different. But well, can't complain too much. And they look really cool. The heads are missing, so I need to assemble that. And I won't lie, 3D printed models are super delicate, so I'm really struggling to open these right now. Oh, that's nice. So where does this go? Like this? It looks like Malphite Luma. The goof is such an awkward goof because the backpack tubing connects to the waist area, however, an absolute brick when it comes. So yeah, it is. It's unfortunately is, but then again, as a modeler, it's our job to make it better. So good luck, Jacob. Holy crap, this looks incredible. Oh my god, I am kind of scared opening this up. I need a knife. Oh, it comes out of the base. Nice. And again, the reason why I have these models is because I'm trying to create my own, like well, not my own models, but like a dystopian science fiction world where there's all these weird looking stuff. Gah. そしてキャッツさん、ヤッホー、お久しぶり、元気だった？さっきまでみんなとこれからの日常、これからのことを話した、これからどうすればいいのかなっていうの。いやー、キャッツさんこそ久しぶりだけど元気にしてましたか？私は元気だったけど、なんだろう、配信するモチベが全然なくて、なんていうのかな。配信するモチベもなければ活動自体どうしたらいいのかっていうのも分からなくてすごく曖昧に過ごしてたんですよ。で一応配信自体はやってたんですよね。実はなんていうかな、ゲーム用の配信チャンネル作ってそこでぼちぼちやってたんだけど、なんだろうまあ正直どう活動したらいいのか分かんない状態でずっとなんか過ごしてましたね。 で、ツイッターの方では、なんだろツイッターの方では、結構活発に作品とか上げてるけどね。まあ、そんな感じで頑張ってます。Let's see. Hey, my barely am able to pay Barbados nails. Let's see. Hey, man, like, just practice. It's easier than you think. でキャッツさんも最近コスプレとかしてる。最近ツイッター全然見てないからわかんないけど、コスプレとか、喉がダメになったんだっけ、キャッツさん。それでちょっと心配になってたんだけど、声かけづらいなと思ってて、なんていうかな。気にしてるようで気にしてないようで、近づけなかったからずっとそっとしてた。で今3D プリンターで印刷したモデルを皆さんに見せてる最中ですね。Oh, and I have the United States military book right here for bolt action because I'm gonna play the United States United motherfucking A. And then I also have, oh my god, like Jesus Christ, GW. Hold on. How, like, oh my god, okay. Then I also started doing what I call horror series. Like this entire thing is like like rules, but I also got myself the Horus Heresy rule book. Like god damn it, like GW, holy crap. So I got the Horus Heresy rule book. I also got myself the Necromunda book, for the rules. So yeah, I've been like starting doing a lot of things. A lot of things I really don't need to do, but you know what? Fuck it. Oh yeah, I do speak Japanese, but English is my primary. So sometimes, honestly though, my Japanese was really awkward 2 years ago, and I'm not even Japanese. Well, I do have a Japanese name, but that's because I spent my time in Japan. So don't worry. And let's see. Oh, this is a tail. で、っていう病気です。あらー、やっぱり声を失ってたんだ。いや、本当それ聞いててごめん。どう話、声かけていいのかわかんなくて、ちょっと怖かったのもそうだけど、あらー。でも元気そうで何より、ずっと、それでちょっとずっと気にしてたし心配してた。だからできれば私が配信して元気つけたいけど、面白いことできないのよね。私いつもこういうのばっかだから。だから他の笑わせるような人が羨ましいなと思う時があるのよ、見てて。Oh, this looks interesting. And the details are so crisp. コスプレ活動は来年くらい再開するかもだよ。いや、またコスプレしたらぜひ写真見たいなっていうのがある。キャッツさんがコスプレする時が一番元気があったっていうよりもすごく抱えてた時だったから、しばらく全然見なくてちょっと寂しかったなっていう気持ちはあった。でも仕方ないよね。ちょっと元気がなかったみたいだし。だから来年もしも再開するなら本当また写真見たいなっていう私のわがまま聞いてくれるかな。キャッツキャッツさんの写真他の人に見せてすごいって言ってるから本当自慢したいぐらいに見せたいからぜひぜひ再開したら行って。いやごめんよし。でちなみに配信はこれからも再開するけど具体的にはこういう雑談配信じゃなくてレッスンする配信をしようかなと思ってるんですよね。なぜかというと 実はなんだろう、よくコメントやメッセージでも質問されたり、こういうことしてくれますかっていう声が多かったので、できるだけその答えに答えるべく、私は配信は再開するけど、まあそれよりの配信になるかなと思いますね。で、なんだろう、後でキャッツさんに教えるけど、ゲーム用の配信チャンネルがあるから、そこでもうワイワイみんなと騒いだりしてるから、そっちの方も後で教えるよ。まあ教えてもいいかわかんないけど。Wow, like this is interesting. Will this be so? This will be both for display and used for RPG. And the reason why I got this is because the first planet they ever, well, not the first planet, but the planet the protagonist goes to is on this desolate planet where they thought there weren't that much life until they realized something is lurking underneath. And you know what I just found out? I am missing their heads. Huh. I might need to go to the store and ask where the heads are. But this is the, what do you call it? So this is the Cave Nocturne. The story behind it is that it eaten so many of the. Oh no, I don't know what to do with this guy just yet. But oh, this is the one I was talking about. So you could see the huge gap in between, and unfortunately, even though this is like a really good print, as in like he did a really good job printing, you always have this issue where it doesn't really fit perfectly. And so if you guys ever want to do 3D printing, you'll have this amazing detail, like unquestionably amazing detail, but you'll run into several problems where one, depending how you build the support, you'll have like support holes like that, or like support marks, or aka nub marks, and then you can't really fit in the gaps easily. Like you'll have this ugly gap in between, so you'll either have to fill it up with green stuff, like sculpt it, or use an epoxy putty to like fill it up. そしてキャッツさん、実はミコちゃん、うちのお母さんに届くことになったんですよ。なぜかというと、うちのお母さん、ちょっと病気を抱えてて、で、ミコちゃんに出会いたいって言うから、私、お母さんのところにミコちゃん連れて行くから、なんだろう、しばらくないと私はミコちゃんと会えなくなるの。悲しいことに。でも、うちのお母さん、なんていうのかな、うつ病だから、なんていうかな、そのためにうちのミコをサービスドッグとして訓練してお母さんのもとで元気つけるために連れて行くんだ。That looked very Tyranidy. It kind of, I don't know. So to me, this one doesn't look that Tyranidy. Like this one in general, and maybe that's because it has this one giant mono eye in the face. But the other one feels like Tyranidy, and I'll show you what that one is. But the moment I saw this in the pamphlet, saying, hey, if I'm, oh, this is interesting. Okay, so it's actually, oh, and this is the other thing about 3D models is that, yeah, most of the glue didn't get onto the part. So it's also figuring out where it actually gets in contact with. So in this case, I'm just gonna over apply it and hope that it touches somewhere. All right. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. Oh god, it's like twisting all the way around. And the problem is that like, yeah, I guess the glue is working. Now I just have to hold this position for like a couple minutes. So guys, how are you guys doing? でなんだろう、皆さんに説明してたけど、接着剤でなんだよ、くっつくまでこの状態なので雑談でもしましょうや。最近なんだろう、ゲームとしてマーダーミステリーっていうのをやってたんですよね。So what do you call it? I've been playing with this tabletop game known as Murder Mystery. Not quite sure if you guys know what that is, but it's a mystery solving tabletop RPG. And I won't lie, like I like even though the role you get are completely random, I always get this weirdest role, and I feel like I've been cursed somehow by the game in general. Hold on. Oh my god. キャッツさん、なんていうのか、マーダーミステリーって知ってますか？実は最近よく、VTuber のグループとそのゲームを遊んでんですよ。で、ここのところ毎週っていうように、犬は人間にない特別な感情があるからね、きっとミコちゃんがお母さんの病気なして、そうなんですよ。実は、お母さんが、なんていうの、実は私今一人暮らしなんですけど、ミコちゃん最初に、なんていうのかな、連れてきたっていうか買った理由が、うちのお母さん、その、うつ病を治すために、買ってあげたんですよね。で、うちのお母さんがちょっとお父さんと一緒に引っ越しして、なんていうかな、出かけた時、ミコちゃんを置いてったんですよ、ここに、私と一緒に。ただ、あの、なんていうかな、やっぱりミコちゃんの存在が大きかったのか、どんどん寂しくなって、最終的には、彼女、ミコちゃんを、なんだろう、連れてきてっていう話になったので、その手続きを今いろいろとやってる最中なんだけど、いや、ミコちゃんがいなくなると思うと、なんか悲しい気分になって、ちょっと寂しいなっていうのもある。ただ、それでうちのお母さんの病気が治ってくれるのを祈るから、うちのミコちゃんにちょっと頑張ってほしいという気持ちもある。And I really, really, really do hate 3D printing for this reason. As in, like, it won't stick. Like, it will stick with super glue, but the amount of time it takes requires a lot of patience. And patience is something that I have a mixed bag of, like, mixed quantity of. Like, I don't have a consistent quantity of, like, patience. And the fact that I have a hole like this while I'm like streaming and not, have to force myself to talk is a challenge right there. And if this was more tight, as in like if it it filled in the gap like very tightly, then the super glue would have worked better. But because it's not, it's almost like trying to connect the two contact points that's like barely touching each other. I need to like hold it like this for a while. I could use hold on. I could use accelerant to speed up the curing process, but I really don't want to rely on accelerant too much because again, if I were to snap this off like where the joint was, with the accelerant you could easily snap it off because how brittle it makes the super glue. If you were to let the super glue actually settle like this, then it's much rigid and harder. I broke one of the pegs for the legs. I'm putting it back with tummy cement. Took ages. So if you broke the peg on that one, my recommendation is to get like a brass rod and fix it up or touch it up. Oh my fucking. Like why? When I was strong enough, it was miss. Oh. I feel your pain so much, chat. Right. And then while this is curing, I'm gonna put the leg right here. Like, what did I purchase? Like, I saw the picture, but now I forgot what kind of monstrosity I got. And the problem, the really, really big problem with 3D printed model is that they are brittle. As in, like, the details are nice, but they're not that strong. Like, if you were to print this kind of dense body, then it's fine. But like the arm, they will snap off easily if you're not careful. So No! Okay, let's see. And I have super glue on my hand. But you could just do that and it'll be gone. Alright? So while that is getting cured, I'm gonna put on this tail. The other way around.そしてキャッツさん来てくれてありがとう。お昼で忙しいのにありがとう来てくれて。なんか久しぶりにお話できて嬉しかったよ。It's like freaking two. Wait, I just realized. Yeah, Jacob, what the hell? Like, it's like two. Yeah, it's like 2:30 at your place. Why are you still? Well, hopefully you're asleep right now. But yeah, like you should be going to bed. Like I should be going to bed. It's like late for me too. Like the reason I'm doing it. The reason I'm doing a stream at this hour is because I know it's like lunchtime in Japan. But holy shit, I forgot it's like midnight.「これから夕飯の準備するからこれで失礼しますね。はい、キャッツさんいってらっしゃい。旦那さんにもよろしく。Alright. Now I just have to hold on like this. これでもバイバイ。いやこちらこそキャッツさんとまた話せて嬉しかったよ。またねキャッツさん。Oh, that is dirty. I'm kind of scared of the super glue right now, but okay. How the fuck do I put this guy? And the resin isn't fully cured either. Oh man, I need to be careful. Should probably head to bed soon. Yeah, I need to head to bed soon too. Like you and I are both in the States, so we both need to head to bed soon. But check this out. Holy crap, that looks intense. Oh, that looks amazing. You know, this is one of the models that's an exception for Gap because of the fact that it has a scaled armor like that, but holy crap, this one looks intense. Menacing too. Well, I guess before I do that, I just want to complete one more guy. So this one I thought was more like Tyranids. Oh yeah, don't worry, man. I'll try to get it painted. So this one's like wacky. So this is known as the insect dragon. So it's a hybrid between an insect and a dragon. Cool concept. Really curious how this one will turn out as well. So I guess it fits right there. So I need to put an ample supply of glue. But then again, Chab, remember I'm the guy who has tons of backlog and never do his crap. So who knows when I'll actually do it. This is the problem, honestly. Like I should, once I actually start doing my own stuff like this, I can't really stop. Like I've been playing Apex Legends, Halo Infinite, the game, and I've been getting better with Apex. Maybe I should do like a stream of Apex on this channel, and then remove the stream afterwards. But I've been playing Apex for a while. I managed to get to Gold 4, this season, the rank. But honestly though, instead of playing games, like, this is my stuff. So I guess... No?
Since Apex Dominatrix since doesn't have any kids I can work on.
Yeah, I guess you and I could play Apex Legends. So I'll do just like a casual stream, where I will play Apex Legends, so we could hop onto a server and go ranked or casual. I'll reiterate. I really, really do hate 3D printed model because they just don't stick so nicely. So I guess while that's happening, I'll just work on the tail a bit. Like, putting these things is almost like a three-dimensional puzzle.
I'm gonna head out, man. Now, good job. Be
Don't worry, man. Like, for my next stream, I'm gonna try to do like a tutorial. So, there's been okay. So I'll prioritize two things. For the videos, and then once I'm done with those, then I'll start doing like a skin tone, etc. video. Skin tone, Gundam markers, etc. But see you, man. Thanks for the super chat. I really, really,
appreciate it. I got back to
honestly. Wait. I think everyone starts from bronze if were in gold or platinum last rank, because this season rank is like actually really hard, like to the point that even like the Apex players have a hard time, um, even the Apex, even the what do you call it? Yeah, the Pred players have a hard time getting to struggle with rank. But yeah, this season rank is really hard. That's why I've just been playing on casual for a while, and I've been getting like consistent damage with Mad Maggie. Like, Mad Maggie is my main now. Like, she is really good. Well, in my opinion, anyways.
Yeah, I have to hold my hand like this for a while. There's a lot of dumb teammates, which makes it harder.
You know, a really good friend of mine. Well, not a friend of mine. A really good player told me before that you can't really rely on your teammates, so you have to get strong enough to win 1v3s. But that's the problem, is that most of against numbers, like it's really hard to like, and that's the reason why I'm not a big fan of Apex because you know the game's not really designed to win against 1v3s or 1v2s, as a matter of fact, because it's meant to be a very team focused battle royale. So the moment you lose one of your teammates, you're at a big disadvantage. If your teammates aren't working together, you're at a bigger disadvantage. So that's why having teammates, like full party of teammates who are at the same rank as you, is much better. Ah, shit. So I definitely recommend having, friends or someone to play with. So yeah, we could definitely do Apex stream. And then I guess I'll send you the link where I play my games. Because I have another channel. It's called the Secret Base, where I stream game content, but it's like I don't advertise it anywhere. It's like basically you have to find it, and if you do find it, yeah, good job. Yeah, Apex Legend. I wish the game had more content, like gameplay diversity, because right now it's just battle royale. It's just it has a very addicting gaming concept, like a gaming gameplay. But the fact that you have to rely on your teammates so much just ruins the experience a lot for me. It's really fun if you get to play with your friends, but come on, like most of the time you want to just play casually, or by yourself, and then yeah, like you go try to have fun, and then you don't have your teammates with you, and you start getting shredded by all the other players. This is like a three-dimensional Rubik's cube to me. I have no idea what's going on. From the ball joint, this is the right spot.
Unless you're doing solo is not fun in my opinion. I can't want to be. Oh, that's nice. It's so much better with friends. Doing solo is not fun in my opinion unless you're teammate.
Yeah, that's the thing. So that's why I always put voice chat on with my teammates, and that's another problem is that most of the time you're not playing with like people on the same language. As in, like even if you're playing in the same server, sometimes some people from other country hop into the server in order to play some games. So then you'll have like a Spanish speaking player or like a Japanese player in your teammate that doesn't know what to do or doesn't understand you, or even worse, sometimes they'll mute you so you can't communicate with them at all. I had several teammates like that where they would constantly talk. So if I tried to talk back at them, I couldn't because they muted me. So I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like, if you're gonna talk, let us talk to you too. But yeah, Apex. I won't lie. The most of the experience I have with Apex has been frustrating. So, but it is still a fun, addicting game. God. So I guess I figured out that's where it goes, but where does this one go?
This problem, or my headphones are broken, so it can make it more difficult. That build looks so frustrating.
Yeah, it is frustrating because I have no idea where each of the pieces goes. I need, yeah, I might want to give up on this one today. Oh my god, don't tell me. Okay, so I broke that off. It really seems like it's supposed to fit in here. But it doesn't. Huh? So I don't have the reference photo for the final product, so I will need to go to the store to get it. Oh my gosh. But I might just end my stream here, and that's because, you know, now at this point it's just me struggling very hard to get these pieces together. So thank you so much, chap, for coming over, and thank you everyone else for coming to my stream today. My next stream, I don't have any, you know, I don't have any schedule when I'm gonna stream next. But if I do, you know, come by and say hello, and hopefully it'll be a stream worth it for you guys. But hold on, I can't move my hand. Like they say it's super glue that instantly cures, but Jesus, it doesn't instantly cure. But thank you so much, you guys, and hopefully see you guys next time. Yep, see you guys. Bye bye.